Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yusrul. It is Star Trek Online once again, and welcome back. It has been several weeks since my last video. That wasn't entirely planned. A few technical glitches culminating with the need to send a new stick of RAM back to the Netherlands for replacement meant I wasn't able to do any videos for a while. I was able to stream. If you ever over on twitch.tv, my channel is, surprise surprise, twitch.tv/Yusrul. But however, I am back. You thought you were safe. And we're going to kick off with the episodes that I wasn't able to do on Tribble because Cryptic, well, never put them on Tribble. First and foremost of these is Takedown. So, without further ado, let's turn things over to Commander Burgess.
The time has come to end the Vaadwaur threat to the Delta Quadrant. Our allies are assembling at the Gaul and Dyson sphere to plan our assault on the Vaadwaur homeworld. You will serve as the battle commander for the assault. Admiral Tuvok is waiting for you at the Gaul and Dyson sphere. He will brief you and our allies on our strategy. Good hunting.
Many thanks, Commander. I have no idea why there's a resilient shield ray with a full impulse modifier on it, but hey, not complaining. I dare say some PvPers will get some use out of that. But we are off to the Gaul and Dyson sphere, and we're going to have a little conversation with Tuvok and the other guys. Then we're going to start killing a load of Vaadwaur. Life is good. Once you get through the conferences and the meetings and the paperwork and the interminable Talaxian 57-course meals, but I digress. And here we are in the Gaul and Dyson sphere. Ours are to beam down to the surface for the conference about to take place. Let's see who's turned up. Well, the cooperative have sent a cube. And let's see, who else have we got? We've got Azaria and Azaria, not yet. And Azaria and Azaria and Azaria, and it looks like more Azaria. I hope the other guys have turned up. Also, where on the surface are we being down to? Who cares? Oh look, the hierarchy did turn up. Fine, down we go. Let's go talk to these people. Right, Tuvok wants to speak to him, but can't really turn up to a briefing in ground gear, so let's switch to the standard fleet uniform instead. Maybe slightly modified. Tuvok, what do you got for us?
Ready to begin. While I finish preparations, I suggest you speak to the liaisons of our allies.
Thank you. I will go and be sociable. Do I have to? Really? 7, hi, what do you got?
The cooperative asked me to inform you that they appreciate your assistance.
Good.
And are prepared to provide what assistance they can in the final battle against the Vaadwaur.
What would that be? Can they assimilate a few for us?
The cooperative's main weapon is
No.
adapted Borg technology. Cooperative vessels can confuse the systems of opposing ships and cause them to fire on friendly targets.
Wonderful, they have sensor scramble. Thank you. Excellent. Bye. Try not to get in my way. Harry, how's it hanging with the Kazon? What did you say to these people? I mean, okay, let's have a look. That would be wise. Yay.
Maybe you'll have better luck reaching a consensus with them than I did.
Wonderful. What are they going to provide us?
Kazon have a large number of ships and fight without fear. However, their lack of organization makes slotting them into precise battle formations problematic. They'll go to war with you, but they may not follow every order.
Translation, they're phaser fodder. Excellent. Thank you, Captain. Excellent. All of them, eh? Well, that sounds ominous. Doctor, what have you got for me?
Good to see you again. Through my excellent diplomatic skills and some assistance from Admiral Tuvok, I have managed to convince the Hierarchy Board of Directors that assisting us in this battle and ensuring the end of the Vaadwaur will improve their long-term profits.
On the grounds that they won't be dead.
The Hierarchy are experts at surveillance and espionage. If the Vaadwaur try any tricks, the Hierarchy would be the ones we should send to subvert them.
Thank you, Doctor. Wonderful. Neelix, right, you have 47 seconds.
We have a firm contract with the Azaria. It would bring them great dishonor to fail to complete it, so I expect that we'll have their full support in this battle.
Good.
The Azaria ship's usual...
Wonderful.
Greetings. The Azaria will uphold our end of the contract. To the letter.
Even better. You better. Anyhow, Tuvok, tell me you've got this show on the road.
Perhaps you would be willing to...
No, you haven't. Right. Benthans, hi. While Tuvok's faffing about, what do you got for me?
The
Benthengard is honored to join you in the fight against the Vaadwaur.
Excellent. Just remember to shoot straight. Ah, my favourite zombies. Good to see you again. What do you got for me?
Honor to meet you again. I am eternally grateful for your assistance on my world.
Yes, yes, yes. What have you got for me? Oh, fine. It's just generic support, is it? Right, and the Turai. Well, hopefully we won't have to slap you down like we did last time. What do you got for us?
Again.
Oh,
You've done
Kallax.
so much to help us. It's only right that we help you this time.
Damn straight. I got shot at getting you off that colony world. Right. Sorry, we were talking to the Turai.
Aiding you against the Vaadwaur was a difficult decision for our people. We do not wish to ally with you, but we understand that ending Gaul's reign of terror is more important than our discomfort.
Well, that's, yeah. Let's just hope they manage to point their disruptors the right way. Right, Tuvok, now have you got things together?
You are ready. I will begin the...
Good, get on with it.
The bulk of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime. We expect to face the final might of the Vaadwaur, including Gaul's flagship. Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet.
Yay!
Our rendezvous point will be here, where the mineral content of the moon will help to hide our ships.
And there they will stay, until called
The
for.
Turai will secure the subspace tunnels in this area, while the Kabali will help the wounded.
What do you mean by help them?
The Admiral has already given us our assignment. Our forces will assault the other side of the planet to secure the area against a possible retreat. Our Talaxian friends will be in charge of transporting prisoners of war.
To give us the best possible chance of success, our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of our allies at each of the first 4 fronts.
Great.
Each wing of allies has different tactical advantages. The cooperative can confuse enemies. The Kazon have many ships and fight without fear. The hierarchy have unparalleled espionage and surveillance abilities, and should be difficult to take by surprise. Azaria vessels fight in pairs, with one ship reinforcing the other's shields.
I know all this, Tuvok.
This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
Right, let's go kick a few Vaadwaur in the head. Why Tuvok felt the need to remind me of all of that, I do not know, but hey, no harm in telling people twice just to make sure they get the point. Excellent, Neelix has beamed out, and everyone's on their way. Right. I suppose we better go as well. Looks like Tuvok's not in a hurry to leave.
The fleet is ready to begin the assault. I will remain behind to coordinate their movements, while you will be commanding the battle from the field. We have 4 wings of allies at our disposal to help you break through the Vaadwaur line. The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
So, translation, they've sent out their phaser fodder. Well, let's send in ours.
Excellent choice. The Kazon number should be a match for the frigates, and their lack of organization should not be too great of a hindrance.
Something's not right here. The Kazon are in the wrong position, and they aren't responding to my hails.
Oh, that's nice. Curse your sudden but inevitable treachery. Well, looks like we're going to have to kill some Kazon as well. What a shame. It's a real tragedy for the galaxy that we've got to do this. And of course it's Sesson, who apparently has lost his voice along with his mind. Right.
I was worried they might double-cross us, but I never thought they would be so blatant. But come to think of it, they did say some pretty suspicious things during the briefing. Fortunately, Admiral Tuvok and I have a backup plan. Sesson has been encroaching on Hirogen territory for some time. They'll join us in battle for a chance to collect his ship as a trophy.
Excellent. Well, at least we have a plan B. Call in the Hirogen and let's go... Well, let's go kill some more Kazon. This stage just gets better and better. So, cut up to impulse, weapons to automatic fire, memo to cryptic. Please get a handle on the resetting UI. And then target the cruiser. pull out the gravity well and begin the auto fire. Raiders get hooked up. Hopefully everyone will get nicely sucked into the grav well just in time to meet a Tricobalt cluster torpedo. Out we go. Also set cruiser command. Keep forgetting to do that. Now then, in 3, 2, 1, there's the split, and here comes the kaboom. Well, that was reasonably satisfying. I was hoping to get a few more outright kills before the Gravwell wore off and they were splitting, but no matter. Kazan Raiders going down left, right, and centre. Life is good. In fact, the Kazon and the Vaadwaur are taking rather more losses. Killing Kazon, the galaxy's sanitation. Or at least the quadrant's sanitation, I suppose. Right. Good. That bunch of Vaadwaur frigates are nicely clumped up, so we'll broadside the Kazon as we move into range. Tricobalt plus the Torp is back, and you know what's coming, boys and girls. Gravity well out. Evasive maneuvers to speed the turn and get the shot. Torpedo is running. We'll switch to the Kazon cruiser, just get some broadside action in there. And boomski. Don't think that was a straight kill, but did it work? No, I don't think it did. Did they shoot the torpedo down? Damn it. Oh well. Bit of a nuisance, but there you go. Can't have everything. And besides, it's not like we can't just settle the matter a little more conventionally. Boomski. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why tight formations are a very bad idea in this game. Depending on who's using them. I mean, if the other side's using them, then they're a great idea. Particularly if you've got...
What are your orders?
Thank you, Harry. I was monologuing. But there's nothing to clean up. I mean, unless you want to spend the next 3 hours hoovering corpses out of space, but...
has secured the subspace tunnels.
Wonderful.
Vaadwaur will not be able to use them to attack or to retreat.
Excellent. I suppose we're not going to get anything else out of the terrain.
Establish a medical flotilla and secure the area. Vessels of the fleet can transport any wounded, including Vaadwaur, to our ships for treatment.
Make sure you treat our people first, Lernest. And just to be clear, when I say treat, I mean make sure they survive. I want my people back. I don't want fresh Kabali. Got it? Yes, let's get to the Bravo front. See who else needs assistance.
The Vaadwaur have set up a cruiser picket line in this area. Which ally do you want to advance?
Well, there's no size differential on the ship, so the cooperative won't be of much use to us. Neelix and the Hazari? Yeah, they could work. Certainly there's no indication of a trap, so...
Sound tactical choice.
Yes, I know, Tuvok, thank you. You don't need to tell me 3 times, I got it the first one. Actually, I got it when I got tired of having to hammer through their shields after their 5th contract on us, but... Excellent. Keep shooting. At least we get some K's on. They're on our side for once. In the meantime, let's get to combat. So, gravity well. Disruptor barrage to break their shields. And once we have the angle, and this pylon barrage is gone, the torpedo heads out. And we better reinforce the shields and patch up the hull. Come on, there's the split. And here comes the kaboom. Come on, where's the kaboom? There was meant to be a starship breaking kaboom. That's so nice, Neelix. So nice. In the meantime, let's call in the Photonic Fleet, get a bit more damage on the field, and keep broadsiding these people. 1 assault cruiser, eh? Well, there are going to be far too many Tricobalt mines floating about. No, they aren't. They're starting to die, which is a far happier state of affairs. Alright, loop it round, and boom. Should be able to get a kill on this one fairly easily. There's certainly enough Hazari aiming at him. Come on, where are the photonics? Get on with it, lazy little computer-controlled... Gah! Right, broadside to broadside for a second. Fire at will, that's another kill. Torp spread on this one. We'll loop around. We won't have the angle on this one, but we can get some broadsides in, and Boomski killed en passant. Alright. All that's left is to just hammer this last sorry little cruiser out of existence, like so. Right, nose up. Next objective, disable the satellite security systems, which really don't seem to have been very secure between you and me. It's not like they contributed anything. Alright, patch it up, and let's see what we've got. Aha. Surveillance data. You know, I think they got a pretty solid eyeful anyway. But let's override the security. Maybe we can repurpose them a little. Transmit the virus. Alternately, just upload Mako's entire stash of Deltans Gone Wild. Wonderful. Yes, I know, you need fresh zombies. Cook up a spread for the Hazari, Neelix. That'll either take care of the Hazari, or it'll take care of Neelix. One or the other. Either way, we win. All of them? Well, we've got the size differential, and that's a cue to send in the cooperative. I have great faith in them. If nothing else, it's always good to have disruptor fodder. What? They didn't send a cube? They sent a couple of spheres and oh, let's just get into them. Right. Ooh, we have heavy artillery ships. Right, well, we'll start by recharging Orc's power. Vaadwaur you. Spread, volley, and turn for the aft torpedo shot. Thank you, Seven. I think that's a compliment. Yes, they scratched my paint. Right, torpedo is running. Come on, give me the boom. There's the split. Wait for the flash. There we go. And here comes the kaboom. That's more like it. Right, new priority. Reverse shields. Fire at will, torp spread, and start patching everything up. And also get Orcs to battery out to begin cycling powers. Heavy artillery vessels gone to underspace. Not that it helps them, because we'll have a shot in a second. Call up the photonic fleet again. That's nice, 7. If this is peak efficiency, I dread to think what their definition of making a mess of things looks at. Broadside to broadside with the Vaadwaur, not that it lasted very long, and we're in position to take on the second group once Red Alert wears off. There we go, up to full impulse, and in fact find the red matter capacitor. Got it in here somewhere. I just wildly overshot, didn't I? Okay, no matter. Ah, no, I didn't overshoot at all. That one was just out of position itself. Fine. Okay, what's the deployment? So they've got a couple of Vaadwaur in midfield there. Right, so if we target that one and slap it with gravity, well, granted it's in the middle of a high energy turn, but fair enough. Damn it, they're all lining up on that sphere. If we'd held back and closed the range a little. Well, mistakes were made. No matter, just get their attention and then begin the killing once again. Come on, little Vaadwaur. Try to get through the shields in an efficient fashion. Nope, no, you're just dead then. Right, next. Rolling fire onto that one. Trigger fire at will, and loop around again. Right. Hold the broadside, swing back towards the Vaadwaur assault vessels and their heavy artillery ship while we tackle this last frigate. And he's gone for his turn and burn. Not that it's going to save him, because he's lining up on my aft quarter, which really isn't a smart idea when I've got 3 disruptor arrays pointed at you. Oh well. And into the artillery support vessel. Now, have we drawn his phase to underspace? Answer, I'm not sure, but we'll find out in a second. Don't think we have. Okay, so there we go, that's one. Pop his torpedo, and that should finish him. Not there's anything left to kill. And there's the kaboom. Right, so orbital platforms need to be secured. Fine, loop it round. And... yes, I noticed. Set course. Why we can't just get the cooperative to do this, I do not know. Secures the platform. Done. That was easy. Excellent, get on with it. We're off to the next. You guys can, I don't know, what do Borg do to relax? Not sure. Play collective chess, although most games must be completely pointless when you know what the other person's thinking. Anyhow, into Delta.
However, knowing the Vaadwaur, they might be planning a surprise attack. Who do you want to assist you?
Who else is there? Send in the Doctor. Thank you. Not that there was really anyone left to send in, but okay. Right, cue the Azaria. Hopefully they'll be a little more efficient now than on our side. Okay, so Azaria... sorry, the Hierarchy are leading the charge. We can call in our own people, and by the looks of it... yeah, they're trying to trap us. What a shame. Right, nose up. Vaadwaur counters their initial torpedoes, salvos, and we can go for broadsides while we're at it. Okay. That's nice. The number of times they've tried to ambush us and failed, can't say I'm entirely surprised by that. Although the Hierarchy haven't had much luck at ambushing us either. Right, target the next artillery vessel. Vaadwaur's still on cooldown, not a big deal. Reverse, reverse, reverse. And repair quickly. Should have been a little quicker on the countermeasures there, but got caught flat-footed. This is what you get for talking instead of paying attention. Okay, hazard emitters up. Go for all to recharge. And loop back. Now, that assault cruiser is the real problem since it's the one deploying mines, so we'll give it a gravity well. That will hopefully take care of anything in the immediate area. Loop clear of the barrage again, and have some tricobalt mines yourself, mates. After all, if it's good for us, it's good for you as well. Boomski, got one of them. And there's another one. Leaving one mine layer stroke assault cruiser. And very shortly to be none. That's nice. Oh, Hierarchy have sensor scan, that's kinda helpful. Right, loop round onto assault number 2. Right then. Begin with the beatdown. And we'll also call in the Photonic Fleet just to get a few more phases on the job. Okay, Vaadwaur's almost there. There we go. Didn't quite get it, but we can roll on to our next mark. And there we go. Gravity well out. He's going nowhere for the moment. And in fact, his assault cruiser buddy has been sucked in as well. Even better. 2 for the price of 1. Sensor scan into play. Torpedo out. And just roll back round to get the broadsides. No point wasting firepower on the assault cruiser there, because in a second, Boomski, there we go. With a bit of luck, the blast and finish this one off for us. 3, 2, 1, kaboom! Quickly kill this frigate while we move around to take on the third group. Toddle, toddle, toddles. Absolutely bog standard starship stuff. There we go. Third frigate killed, and we can take a quick second to assess what we're moving into here. One assault vessel at extreme range, couple of cruisers. Yeah. Let's give them an extra strength gravity well. Red matter capacitor to boost power levels for a second, and then slam into everybody else. So, artillery vessel has legged it, but that doesn't matter. We can turn back. Didn't waste the torpedo cooldown after all, which gets us a nice shot onto this assault cruiser, and probably a quick way of killing, bingo, his tricobalt torpedo. Heavy artillery vessel behind, that's Not a big deal, but it is a nuisance. We can lead into the next one and go for endgame on it. If nothing else, we can persuade this one to peg it and deploy his own escape mechanism. Come on, mate. You know you want to bail into underspace. Come on, make it happen. Make it happen. Good little Vaadwaur. Come on, underspace. Come on, you know you want to. You know you want to. There he goes. Good little Vaadwaur. Now what we have to do is mop up his frigates, and a gravity well will help immensely with that. So, broadside to broadside just for a second, and no point wasting Tricobot cluster torpedoes on these guys. They're dead, or at least shortly to be so, which is, I suppose, true of everyone on a long enough timescale. No matter, Vaadwaur is doing his burn and turn, and in a second he'll just be burning, like so. Pop. End of game for them. Right, Delta Front is pretty much secured. Oh, no, we have another battle group to go. I thought we'd run out of Vaadwaur, but let's just follow the arrows, see where it takes us. Ah! You're still mucking about with that heavy artillery vessel, honestly. Hierarchy, you let them off the leash for a moment and they start making a mess of things. Right, open fire. Let's show them how it's done. Nose down, get the after rays into play, crack his shields quickly, and then track with the manoeuvre. We'll ride up on his aft shields and just broadside him to death like so. Okay, Vaadwaur are gone. All we need to do now is disable their repair platforms, which look remarkably familiar somehow. I wonder, anyone else remember that episode of Enterprise where they had the repair platforms? Look at the top half of that, it's vaguely familiar. Maybe I'm just thinking things up at random. I mean, it has been years since I watched that episode. Anyhow, repair platforms are subverted, and the Benthans have actually got it done.
Vaadwaur forces are defeated, as I knew they would be.
Excellent.
What are your orders?
You're enjoying yourself far too much, Doctor. Wait here. We're off to the Echo Front. Here we are, the final battle.
Defense, their command ships. However, in doing so, we have exhausted our supply of allies, and the Vaadwaur dreadnoughts are formidable. This will be a difficult fight.
Terrific. We have to press on.
The Rojan have matters well in hand, so the Rhode Island is at your disposal.
Harry Kim, suicidal maniac. I mean, he's brought a Nova-class science ship. Okay.
Temporarily taken command of a cooperative vessel. You will not fight alone.
You could at least have brought a Cube 7, but I'll take it.
Also, to send a single ship to assist in the final assault, under the command of yours truly, of course. I'm finally getting to use my emergency command subroutine. But you would not believe the amount of paperwork I had to fill out.
Welcome to the duty officer system, Doctor. And, for the record, charge the photonic cannon.
The Azaria managed to spare a ship and put it under my command. Captain Neelix.
And the galaxy trembles. I can only assume that this is how the Azaria are taking revenge for his cooking. Wonderful. Well, sorry to disappoint you, Gaul. In the meantime, we're just going to start killing our allies. Right, so boost auxiliary power, gravity well out, and let's get some attention. Draw their photon barrages, and pop out the cluster torp. Well, that's nice to see you're managing to be enthusiastic about this, Seven. Come on, where's that torpedo split? Come on, give me the flash. Give me the flash. Where's the kaboom? No kaboom, that's a pity. Oh well. Instead, we will just have to take some random Tetrions. And I think we just wiped out a good chunk of their minefields by accident. Oh well, not to worry. Cruiser is gone. The Vaadwaur is going to take a... that would appear to be invulnerable. Yeah, little awkward. Eldex, you're late. Nice of you to show up. I can always use the extra firepower, but you're still late. This is what you get for missing staff meetings. Okay. Who's got me? Who's got that bloody constriction anchor? There we go. Tractor repulsors out. Done. Okay, right, let's get this all nicely bottled up. Gravity well away again. Turn clear. After tube comes into line, and torpedo is running. Although I don't think there'll be anything left by the time they get to it. Give me evasive maneuvers just for a second. Nope, we've got no target there. The torpedo has fetched up on the scenery. Oh well. Time to start beating the Vaadwaur. Just remember, Neelix, they're still xenophobic imperialistic maniacs. They just have to be our xenophobic imperialistic maniacs. And is anyone else willing to tackle this flagship? No. Damn it. Right. Fire it well. Would have been nice to... Thank you, Harry. Your grasp of the obvious is remarkable. Give me everything. Also, give me a kill on that constriction anchor. Thank you. Right. Another one? Honestly? Thank you. How many more of those have you got? And where did that come from? I'm not sure which of them just healed me, but I'm not complaining. Oh, wait, no. Just took a massive beating in at the same time. Okay, give me shield reinforcement, what little we've got, the engineering team, and then orbs to bat, just to keep everything going. Back onto broadsides with the Vaadwaur. And twist again. As long as we keep their starboard shields cracked, it should nicely open them up. Sensor scan out. And subnuke them as well. Heavy tricobalt volley, eh? I have a tractor repulsor for you. How nice. Now you don't have a heavy tricobalt volley. And solid. What's locked onto me this time? Another constriction anchor. Fine. Kill it. Kill it quickly. Thank you. Okay. Boom. Terrific. I'm glad you can tell the difference between one Vaadwaur and another. And I thought the Vaadwaur were bad. You really are late. No wonder nobody likes the Benthans. I'm heading down to the surface. And given the time factor, we will continue on the surface in the second half of this episode. Until then, farewell.